I want to say that there's a backstory of Malaika in our story. 10 years ago, we were nobody. We went to a dance competition. It was called Nayandas, and Malaika gave us first prize. Newton's daughter was in it.
Yes.
A lot of socialites who are here, their kids are now grown up getting married. Their kids, Mitwa. And when Malaika made us win the first prize, that's when our journey started, because people took notice of, oh my God, this group won. So it's a circle of life that I feel honored that Malaika started our journey. And today I'm back here 10 years. It was exactly 10 years ago, 2009 was Mitwa, and we did Mitwa again this year. So it was 10 years ago. So it's all Malaika.
Well, you know, working with all the kids from Satrangi has been actually one of the most nostalgic experiences for me, because when I was in one of the wings, you know, while I was rehearsing, it kind of took me back into my school days of performing on stage and how I got inspired to become an actor and to become a performer. And so I would really like to, congratulate all the parents who supported their kids to be a part of this, because by doing that, they're actually, paving, a great experience for these kids to, to decide and to realize what they're good at and what they want to do, and also just to boost confidence. It's so liberating to perform on stage, and it's also so scary. And it was as scary as it was like 15 years ago. It was as scary. It's still as scary. So I'm sure the kids go through the same process, and in fact, they perform all the shows, like for Ramo sir, for me, for Malaika, and all the other acts that are happening, they're performing through and through. So it's an amazing experience for them, and for me personally, watching them was just, there's so much of purity and there's so much of love and passion for what they're doing, and that kind of reminds me that this is what I'm supposed to do all the time. So it's been a learning experience for me, and it's been awesome. So thank you, Rohit sir, for having us today.
So we started the storyline with Kishore. This is Kishorji's story. So I started hearing his story about 8 months back, and I started writing it. And he was like, don't make it too dramatic. I said, no, I won't make it too dramatic. I gave him a couple of narrations, and he was like, I think I gave it to him in January, and he was like, yes, this is the story. So from there we started figuring out costumes, color palette, effects, Indian, Western, fusion. All the props that you see are handmade in my garage in my basement by my kids. We don't buy anything. We make everything at home. And then we start sending videos to all the 3 stars in Mumbai to get their approvals, to make sure that they understand, if like what we are doing is in line with the expectations. And they were gracious enough to work with our team in Mumbai. And then they came here. We worked on a frantic pace of 2 days. I think they were practicing for 3 hours. In my studio. Then we got to Boston. Malaika landed up in Boston, and she learned there. So you don't even know what chaos went backstage. What you saw was a very clean palette.
We want to know.
We all needed Xanax and tranquilizers backstage, because we were like, we don't know what will happen the first show, but I think everybody put it off, and the stars were so calm, so gracious, and so amazing to work with. I actually told this to Tamanna's manager the other day, that I'm going to make sure that all these 3 stars, every single DVD that's in the market, I'm going to buy all of them. So that, I know that we don't have that many DVDs, but we can thank them enough for working with a local group of school. Like they had no benchmark about who we were. I know about who Kishorji was, because they trusted both of us. His company and my work, and I think they came here with the trust, and I hope that they are going to deliver the trust.
So selecting the songs, particularly for the dance performances, from the point of view, like from the fame of Malaika ji's choreography, or from the acting point of Tamanna ji, or from the directions, producers, and the choreographed by Ramo sir. So what kind of the selections you choose, and deviations from one to another, how it happened?
So I always have one dialogue that, like, show ho to paisa vasool ho. The person who's sitting on the 10th row, he should enjoy the show. So we chose the songs that have the right mixture of modern and Indian, and also crowd pleasers, as well as, I really want to do my way, but we changed it. but
But I think
but I think
that's a process. You know, we agree on some, we don't
Yes.
disagree on some. There are some tracks like he said, which has a great recall. Some of them you feel okay, it's a little too old. Let's kind of revamp it a bit. So I think
It was
all
very
these
good
discussions help, and eventually you come up with the concept. Well, my journey with dance has been pretty early in life. Since I was very young, I started dancing, and I've kind of dabbled in a couple of dance forms over the years, and something that was probably just a hobby earlier, then grew into passion. It's something that I really enjoy, and if I have to, like you said, we all have our individual journeys and stories to tell, and by the grace of God, I think I've been part of some really amazing songs over the years, which are pretty iconic. So for me, that is something that is really close to my heart, and I think that's what in some way gives me my image or my connect with my fans and people. So that's something that I'm it's really close to me. But in a nutshell, if I have to say it, I think me dance is liberating. It makes me happy. So whatever the situation may be, you put music on, and I dance, and I'm a happy person. So I think for me that really speaks volumes.
Actually, just being sharing the same stage with Ramesh sir and Malaika has been an amazing experience. So they're way senior, and they've done this for way longer than I have. And I was actually curious to hear their answers, because for me it's just like just being on the same stage is a very big thing. For me, it's always been that whenever I enter a dance hall or a dance room, and I know that the next few hours is going to be fun, is going to be happy, because I've never actually been able to dance if I was not happy. So I had to come to the happy state to be able to perform and to be able to dance. So I feel like it's just like I said, that's the power of
Uplift.
Yeah, it just makes you feel good, and I think that's and I think whenever I look at dancers, I love their vibe, because they're always just so groovy, and they're always they're dancing while they're walking, which I think is so amazing, and I wish to reach that level of ease, but I feel like I get very little time to practice. I wish my life was more about dance. But being an actor, I guess you have to do a lot of other things. You have to perform in a lot of different ways. But yeah, dancing is my happy space.
When my storyline came as a secondary, that was a later part of that. But yes, the idea of bringing the stars and putting the kids together. I mean, I'm seeing with the kids for the last 3-4 years. I'm seeing them performing in stages, and so I want them to give a lot of support at the next level platform. And the next platform is going to be to see all these stars, the real stars coming, them dancing with them. That's the next platform they could get it for, and that's how the thought process did. Then the storyline came. Then we said, we had to do something different than what has been doing in US. That's how the idea of putting the story came, and blending them with the dance and everything. So the story is just a part of the entire show. The essence and the importance and everything is going for the dancers and for the kids, and how good experience is going to be. The kind of work they have done in the last 3 months, how much efforts they put, thinking that I'm going to dance with Ramo, I'm going to dance with Malaika, I'm going to do something. That I can see that spirit on them. They want to come up and they want to do that kind of encouragements to be given to the kids, and that was my primary goal about that. Then then it becomes you have to give a good product to the viewers. They're spending money. They're spending money, time to that. So give a better product, and so it took a little time for us to compose and edit and put all together. But But I think finally it came as a very good product, and I love the production.
I think I mean I've had the good fortune to perform, in the US many times in the past, and जब आप घर से दूर जाते हो तो there's a different energy, there's a different मज़ा, there's a different excitement. So I always say audiences overseas they're just amazing. It's something else.
When it was decided that you will be performing along with the kids at the Raang, what was the excitement in India and how was the response you got it in US?
It's been wonderful. The kids have been fantastic, and I was really looking forward to performing with them. और बहुत मज़ा आया. I think बहुत ही professional kids हैं, बहुत ही अच्छे dancers हैं, and I've had a wonderful time.
How was the overall color combinations, choreography, and the selection?
I think everything has worked out beautifully. I think a lot of thought and a lot of work has gone into it, and वो दिखता है stage पे, and I think that's what's important. Malaika Aronia watching Mana TV.
I want to thank Kishorji, UFI, and everybody at Satrangi and all the stars for doing this amazing show for me. I'm honored that they have believed in my choreography. Please do not miss to watch us on September 22nd. Our finale show. We have few surprises.
Hi everyone, I'm Drishti. We just finished Boston and Trenton for our first shows. Our first 2 shows were amazing. It was an amazing show. We have great audio. We have great response from the audience, and we really hope you guys can come and watch NJ Pack and Washington this weekend. And it's going to be an amazing show. We promise amazing show for you guys to come and see.
Press conference was amazing. Thanks for all the media who has come and supported the press conference. And at this moment, I can only request everyone to come and watch the show Raang. This being it's a great journey. It's a great production, and there is no one who has seen the show has given any remark other than this is one of the best show ever made. Please come and watch our show Raang. We are having in DC on 21st, and we are going to be on 22nd in NJ Pack. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Rema D'Souza and you're watching me on Mana TV. Keep watching.